Guys, ito medyo ano to. This is like, not everybody knows this.
Okay, it's okay. It's a locker room talk show. It's okay.
Yeah. Hi, Coach. So, welcome to the Locker Room Show.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Coach Robert Sison. I'm with Noel Pascual and Art De La Rosa. And I'm Micah Basolo, your host. Hi, Coach.
Hi, Coach.
Glad of
Hi,
you to join
guys.
us.
Hi guys.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you for getting me, in your show.
Yeah. So, Coach, walk us through your coaching career from the very beginning. How did it all start for you?
Well, actually, it started with
I know it's a long resume.
actually, it's not. Well, yeah, it is actually, but
Yeah.
to start with, I think it was the influence of a good friend of mine, the late Coach Dom Verheire.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, of course.
I think Noel, you're very familiar with
Of
Coach
course.
Dom, yeah.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah.
Our captain.
At the time, I was working for the Lushtan group of companies when Coach Dong was coaching for San Beda, and I had a stable job at the time, and it was like I was an auditor for Lushtan group of companies, and it so happened that at the time the son of Lushtan Senior Bong Tan was my office mate, the owner actually, and we were good friends. And well, there's one common denominator there, and he plays basketball, and he loves basketball, and I play with him. And most of our office mates, they're into basketball also, and they like me because I was a former basketball player in Beda, and then during my free time, I go to Coach Dong's practice with Sandeda, and I see them and they practice, and the itch was there, but I have a job, I have a job with actually with Fortune Tobacco at the time, with Basic Holdings actually, and I was torn, and. Okay, should I go back to basketball, or continue with my job? And of course, I chose my job. Okay, I continue with it,
Mhm.
and I watched the championship. Actually, this is just a trivia. No, after the championship with Sina Chito Loizaga, that's 1970 something.
Yeah.
It was Coach Dong who brought San Beda to the championship, right, Mike? Am I right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
It's San
I think
Sebastian.
kalaban nila Sebastian, sila Adul.
San Sebastian.
It,
Mhm.
yeah, it just so happened na, na malakas talaga yung San Sebastian at that time. They were a stronger team. And it was unfortunate that they lost the championship. But, Coach Dong was able to bring them to the championship. And I was there. I saw those games, And, and after that, I think it was Christmas time, December 25 of a year 1998.
Mhm.
I got a call from Christmas time to Christmas Day. I got a call
Wow,
from
Christmas Day, huh?
the late Albert Almendalejo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Si Albert.
Albert, okay?
Yeah.
And sabi niya, Coach, what are you doing now? I mean, I'm sorry to disturb you, but I'm here in Coach Dong's house right now, and we're talking about this team of Pangasinan joining the NBA, and we know that it's it's a family celebration, Christmas time, and you should be there with your family. So I go, no, I'm okay. Just give me like an hour or two, and I can join you there. So Christmas Day, I went there to Coach Dong's house, and they were talking about about MBA and Pangasinan joining the MBA at the time. And it was Albert and Coach Dong who offered me this assistant manager job. Okay, the team,
Mm.
and at the same time, an assistant coach. So I said to them, let me think about it first because at the time I had a stable job, and it's very hard, to quit the job and then go back to basketball. So after that meeting, I thought about it, and wala talagang my heart is really to basketball. So I I uh, I had to I had to talk to actually to Bongtan at the time, and let him know that that I'm joining Coach Dong and Pangasinan in the NBA. And I said, he understands, and he knows that basketball is my passion. So and then I joined them. So I think that was the start. That was the start, and it was and ano funny pa because yung composition ng team ni Coach Dong at the time was mga artistas sila Ralph Rivera. It was common denominator. They were like veterans.
Mm.
Yeah, then
So
that's
that
how it
helped your
started.
transition. Mhm.
Yeah,
But that was
that's how
that
it
was a
started.
tough decision that you had to make there because you said you had a career and then going to basketball. It's a, I mean, you're familiar with basketball, but obviously it's a whole different career path, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly. And at the time, my boss at that time was talking to me about transferring me to Philippine Airlines because at that time the vice president for I think one of the departments there resigned, and they were just like gonna put me there. So it was really a very tough decision for me to make. My heart was really into basketball, so I had to make a choice.
well, coach, I have a question for you. I don't know if you know this person, but because you mentioned Lucia Tan, actually, my cousin's wife, her name is Alice Cordero. She used to work for Lucia
Mhm.
Tan. Just wondering if that name sounds familiar by any chance.
I think I heard her name.
Okay.
Is she connected with the Basic Holdings company? Because that's a
I think she was more with the bank. I think he had a bank, right? Wasn't it PNB? I think she was more, yeah,
the time that
associated with that.
PNB, yeah,
Yeah.
the time PNB was Allied Bank.
Okay. Okay. So so you took us
So it
so you
was
told
really
us about the beginning. Oh, sorry, coach.
yeah.
So you told us about the beginning, right? How you got started, and the rest is history, right? So that's how we got started. The rest is history. Can you tell us about the history part? A little bit after how you got started and uh
Okay. Okay. Well, with Pangasinan kasi, we had a strong team at the time. We had the RP men's team. Because at that
oh,
time Coach Dong was the head of the national team, the RP men's team. So, but unfortunately, Daniel Defonso, who who already signed up with us, changed his mind,
oh,
and he had to go back to PBA and sign with San Miguel. So, our team at the time was like, how to describe it? It was like a donut
uh-huh.
with the
Ah,
hole in the middle.
yeah,
You get it?
yeah.
So we had a wing, we had a point guard.
Needed
But
the
the
center.
problem is that the center position.
Yeah.
So, well, we didn't do well, and we were losing And well, unfortunately, Coach Dong resigned from the team, and one thing good there, well, that was unfortunate for Coach Dong to resign, but Coach Chot Reyes from the PBA transferred to the NBA, and it just so happened that the team owner of Pangasinan Presidents at the time was Tim Orbos, and they were classmates of Chot Reyes.
Ah.
And he got Chot to be well. First of all, when Coach Dong resigned, it was also tough because hirap because I had no choice, but because the team owner talked to me, and he said he retained me because I also resigned. When Coach Dong resigned, I told the team owner, and I said, I am I'm also I'm also tendering my resignation because Coach Dong is a good friend of mine. He was the one who got me, but the team owner he actually not actually pleaded. That's not the word, but he asked if I could stay because he wants to. He likes my personality, and we got along well, and it was tough because I had to tell Coach Dong that I resigned from Basic Holdings, and I had nowhere to go to, if I also resign. So he understood. So I stayed behind. So the team owner put me into the head coaching position. So for a while I was the head coach, and then came Chot Reyes. He got Coach Chot Reyes to be my consultant. At the time, I was very, very, very new in basketball, very new in coaching, actually. So I was, Coach Chot was the one running the practice, teaching me the system and everything. I learned a lot from Coach Chot. He was a very good coach. I can't say anything bad about that guy. He is so good on and off the court. I've learned a lot from him. And then
is he coach? Is he from UP?
He's from Ateneo.
Oh, Ateneo. Okay.
They were classmates of the team owner at the time.
Okay.
And he was my consultant, but he was the one, he was the one calling the shots for practice and everything. And then one time when I was about to drop him in his house, we were in the car, and I talked to him. Guys, ito medyo na to. This is like not everybody knows this.
Okay, it's okay. It's a locker room talk show. It's okay. It's just us.
And I talked to Chot, and I said, I talked to Chot. Sabi ko, can I talk in Tagalog?
Oh, yeah, pwede.
Yes, of course.
Sabi ko, kay Chot, sabi ko, Coach, I'm just new to coaching, and you know that. At the time, I was only 30 years old, okay? And sabi ko sa kanya, Coach, bakit hindi na lang upuan mo yung head coaching job, and then I'll slide down as your assistant. Matututo pa ako sa'yo, gaganda pa yung credentials ko. Because I'll be under you. And he said, sigurado ka ba dyan? That's what he said. So, sabi ko, I'm very sure about that. Sabi ko sa kanya, kasi, I'll be very glad to be under you. And he said, sige, why don't you talk to Tim Orbos about it? So I talked to Tim, and Tim said, are you sure about it? Sabi ko, yeah. I mean, I'll be very glad to slide on as an assistant to Chot, because Chot is a well-respected coach. He's a good coach, And, Coach, Tim decided na, sige. So, Coach Chot became the head coach, and I slid to an assistant, and the rest is history. I learned a lot from Chot, actually. He's a good coach. And Coach Dong,
Yeah. That's
So
interesting.
would you say Chot was more of your mentor of course, si Dong.
Yeah.
Two of your coaches that you gain some of your philosophies in coaching.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
I can say that. I can say that because um, in-incorporate ko lang yung system ni Coach Dong and the system of Coach Chot. So I incorporated everything and then I made my own. So I think it was just like a formula
Yeah,
that clicked.
yeah. But aside from the experience of Chot, yeah, of course, I also admire Coach Chot. Yeah, he's a very good coach. So what was the best thing that coach did during his time when you saw him
Who?
coaching? Si Chot.
Coach Dong.
Mhm.
As a Chot.
Chot. Mhm.
Well, one thing is the system. Kasi si Chot, he's, pag humawak yan ng whiteboard, ang galing. And of course, the system and I think yung ano niya, he's pag humawak yan ng whiteboard, diretso yan.
Galing nga niya
The way
mag-drawing,
he-
actually.
Ang galing niya kumroke siya. Pag yan, let's say he makes a play, like 4 seconds to go, 2 seconds to go, he has like, he's designed plays for that. And, he is good. He is good. I mean, Coach Dom also, both of them. That's one thing I learned from them. And of course, the system. Coach Chot, he adopts his system with the Filipino way of playing basketball. Like the dribble drive. So I think dun nag-click si Chot. With Coach Dong naman, I think his personality, being a veteran, and the way communication with his players on and off the court. That's the respect that he gets from the players. I think that's one trait that Coach Dong has, and that is one trait that I adopted from him.
Yeah, I remember Coach Chot adapting yung dribble drive office even sa national team. That was his
Oh yeah,
philosophy.
galing si Chot. Well, at that time lang kasi medyo si Chot at that time he was young and medyo pag nagalit din talaga medyo of course syempre at that time medyo bata pa, at that time medyo mainitin yung ulo. It affects his his focus in the game. But now he kind of mellowed down, and that made him a better coach and one of the best coaches here in the Philippines.
Yes, that is so true.
So, Coach, what is from your coaching career? Any thing that stands out or sticks out in your mind? Maybe like a challenge that you had.
Well, okay. I'll tell you a story that that is quite. I don't know if it's like it's kind of funny,
Okay.
because
Sure.
when Pangasinan presidents disbanded, okay, I had nowhere to go to, but there are offers in the friends from the PBA coach from the PBA, and they were offering me an assistant coach job. So I said, I'm already considering it because I have nowhere to go to. I can't go back to to my first job. So and then I got a call from the secretary of at that time, Mr. Ron Cruz. He's the one who from ABS-CBN actually, and he was calling. She called. The secretary called me, and she said that Mr. Mr. Cruz wanted to to meet with me. So I was kind of worried at the time. At the same time, I was curious what that meeting is all about. So I said, okay, I have no choice but to go because it's the big boss. Okay. So kasi actually the time ABS-CBN was the one running running the NBA. Okay.
Yes.
But they own Negros. Okay. Okay. So and in the room of Mr. Cruz, and he said, "Oh, Robert, what are your plans now? Wala na tong Pangasinan. So what are you gonna do now?" Sabi ko, sir, kasi at this point, first ako as an assistant coach dito sa PBA. And he said, why would you go to the PBA? Dito ka nakilala sa NBA. So why would you go to the PBA? I mean, then let me call at the time. Let me call Gabby. So he called up Gabby Lopez to his office, and he said, "Oh, Gabby, eto daw si Robert pupunta ng PBA." And sabi ni Gabby, "Oh, have you shown him the contract?" And I was so like, what contract is this? I was like really curious about what contract is this. So, and then sabi, sorry for the word, sabi nga ni Gabby, PI, ba't di mo mapakita kay Robert yung kontrata? Sabi ko, what contract is that, boss? And they told me this contract of as head coach of Negros Slashers. Sabi ko, I read the contract and I saw the figure. Sabi ko, in my mind, seriously? So, my God. And I looked at I looked at Boss Gabby, Oh, Robert, what are you waiting for? Sign it! Sign it! Boss, can I say no to you? Okay, I'll sign it. Mm-hmm. So I signed it. The rest is history. I became head coach of Negros Slashers.
Wow.
Okay.
Because at that time, because at that time kasi, it was a conflict of interest because, ABS-CBN was the one running NBA, but they own Negros Slashers. So,
okay. Right.
Yeah, it's like they have a horse in the race.
That's right. So that started everything for me for Negros Slashers, and I get to handle it. And I think one of the highlights of my career is was coaching Negros Slashers because I got them in the championship, the national championship. We got the Southern Conference championship twice. And but the national championship we lost to San Juan, who at the time was owned by Senator Jingoy Estrada, who at the time was the mayor, and Arap was the president at the time. It was a good series against San Juan and against Batangas Blades. I've coached against Coach Nash Cazela.
Yeah. Who eventually became coach of the Red Lions.
Yeah, that's right. Was it Red Lions? Yeah. So basically, that's it. I mean, that's the history of my coaching. And then after the NBA, I went to coach in the PBL with Montana, and fortunately, the team owner gave me a free hand to build the team. So the very first player that I got in that team was Alex Compton.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Kasi natalo ako sa kanya sa Batangas Blades because Alex Compton was at the time at his prime. He was a very good point guard.
Yeah,
so,
he was.
Yeah. Yeah. So when I had the chance to get him, I got him in a PBL. I got him in my team. So I
Nice.
built the team around him. So that's how it started. And I got the championship. That was my very
Wow.
first championship in the PBL.
Nice.
We won the championship. Yeah.
So you mentioned
Yeah.
you
Quite
mentioned
funny.
you mentioned Sandera. Do you still keep in touch with the Sandera coaches?
Well, I'm not so close with the coaches at Beda, but of course with Coach Ato Badalato,
Yes.
I
Yes.
still get to see him, and um, um, I get to text him once in a while.
Okay.
Mm.
That's
That's
nice.
good.
Yeah.
I'm sure that wasn't your last stop at the PBL. You moved to the
No,
PBA-D leagues, right? Yeah.
yeah, okay. After the PBL, well, PBL at the time. When I got the championship when I got the championship in the PBL, FedEx at the time was owned by Mr. Bert Lina. Got
Mm-hmm.
me the BBA.
Mm.
Okay. And as an assistant coach for Bong Ramos. We had a strong team at the time. We had Ranidel de Ocampo, we had Mark Pingris, Renan Ritualo,
Oh, English.
Yeah.
Jerry Codiniera, John Ferrios. It was a strong team. But the other teams they're also strong, but unfortunately, we didn't make it. We made it to the playoffs, but didn't get the championship. But it was a good team. And then after that, took me a while. I rested for a while. I helped with the family business, and then of course, the itch of coaching again was there, and I was offered a head coaching position with Big Chill
Mm.
in the PBA-D League.
Mm-hmm.
That's I got to handle Terence Romeo,
Yeah.
one of the best point guards that I've ever handled. It's good. Yeah, Big Chill. And then I think, and then hirap nga because at that time, when I was coaching Big Chill, another PBA team got me, Barako Bull,
Mm.
under Coach Raiko Toroman at the
Yes,
time.
Coach Raiko.
Got me to be Coach Raiko. Yeah. I get to be under him. Very good coach.
So you were
I much respect to Coach Raiko.
so you got together with Jude
Sorry?
Roque. So you got together with Jude Roque,
Coach Jude.
Coach Jude Roque,
In where? In
with Raiko.
Barako Bull?
No, kay
Raiko.
Coach Raiko Toroman.
No.
Hindi pa.
No,
Okay.
no. This was the time that this was 2000, I think 2014 or 2013, I think.
Mhm.
I was with Sina Charles Chu, the brother of
Chris Chu.
Chris.
Mhm.
Yeah. We were the coaching staff. Me, Charles Chu, me, and Coach Bong Ramos.
Mm.
We were the assistants for Coach Raiko at the time.
Mm.
Okay.
So,
And then
well, basically, I was lucky to be under good coaches.
so far Big Chill was your last stop.
Yeah, Big Chill and Barako Bull. Yeah. that's my
Then
last
Baraka Bull.
stop.
Okay. So right now,
Yeah.
Coach, during COVID, what's keeping you busy?
Well, I have this construction business, family
Mhm.
business, but unfortunately, all the business right now are really down with this
Yeah.
pandemic. And
Yeah.
I also partnered with this computer shop. It's thenet.com. It's a
Mhm,
PNC. It's for the kids. It's like the Mobile Legend, the Dota,
Yeah.
and
Gaming.
yan yung mga nilalaro nila Junmar Fajardo ka, nila Mark Pickles.
So you're back in
So we
the
have
so you're back in the corporate slash business ngayon. So there's no calling for
That's right.
any coaching jobs for you. Are you still
Go ahead, Mike.
are you still open in case?
Is the itch
Are you
still
throwing
there?
it out there? Yeah.
Yeah, actually, they're off. Well, their offers actually. There are a couple of MPBL teams, the Manny Pacquiao League. May mga offers from other teams, but right now I'm busy with this business that I have right now. I'm concentrating on that right now. It's what you call esports, actually, esports.
Oh, okay.
Oh, esports.
So esports, yeah. So that's where I'm concentrating right now. We have like 250 branches nationwide around the Philippines. So
That's a lot.
basically, that's where my focus is right now.
So, Coach, we know that the PBA also is doing like their own bubble. Are the I guess amateur and or like D leagues or developmental leagues also playing, or they're not playing during this COVID situation there?
The PBA just finished with their bubble. He never got the championship. It was like I think they're planning, but I don't think the Games and Amusement Board will allow that at this point because COVID is really spiking up. It's the case that the COVID case is spiking up at this point. I think that's the hurdle that they have right now.
Mm-hmm. So we just need to thank our sponsors, which is made possible by Top Digital Studio, a digital marketing agency. Just go to topdigitalstudio.com to learn more about how creatives are done right. And you can catch these episodes of the show every Friday at 4 p.m. at mybalits.com. And of course, just click that subscribe button at the bottom of the page and just to show us some love. So, Coach, gusto ko sana ibalik yung kay Chote. Curious pa ako dun sa
Yeah, go ahead.
inputs na nakukuha mo sa kanya with Chote.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
okay. Well, I was so fortunate to be under him, and kasi yung concept kasi ng NBA is just like the NBA, right? So you play from one place to another, right? It's a home and away games, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I get to during long drives, I ride with him. It's either he drives or I drive for him. So I get to and we share room actually in the hotel.
Yeah.
So I get to know him personally, and yung mga niya, and I get to pick his mind and everything. So kaya I was fortunate to be under him. Ang talagang nakita ko kay Chot is yung ano niya, yung sistema niya, especially in coaching. Madiin siya magturo eh. And he's a perfectionist.
Mm-hmm.
He won't stop not until it's perfect that on a certain situation. Like for example, on defense, bigyan ko ng example Let's say he hates this kind of defense na you're square with the opponent. No, you just leave him in one side. You know what I'm saying? He calls that the sideline push or the baseline push.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is technicalities already. Yeah. So
Yeah.
kasi like for example, you're playing against Kyrie Irving. Wala. If you play square against him,
You're dead.
you'll never know if he goes or he goes right. Right? But if you put him in one side, he has no choice. Like for example, you put him in, you funnel him to his left. So he has no choice, but he'll go left. So all your teammates, all your teammates will know that he's going left. So the defense will adjust. You know what I'm saying? So they know where the ball is going. And I learned that from Chot. See? So that's kasi basketball is just like parang common sense di ba? Pag dinala yung bola sa kaliwa, alam mo na kaagad ng yung apat. Let's say for example, you're the one guarding. Then one of your teammates would know that where the ball is going. And when you're square in the basket, when you square, you're playing square in defense, hindi mo alam kung saan pupunta, kung kaliwa o kanan You know what I'm saying? It's going left or going right. But this time, when you play him like you're following him to your left, to his left.
Yeah, mas ma-anticipate. Yeah.
Anticipate na Alam na ng depensa saan pupunta. Papuntang kaliwa to. Okay.
Tama.
So, siyempre, ang collapse ng depensa sa kaliwa. You get
Tama.
So,
And of course, they have a strong side and a weak side, right? So you always want them to go to their weak side.
Exactly. Yeah, that's right. Also, yeah, that's dun pa isa. You get to you have to know the player's tendencies. And that's also one of Coach Chot's strength. He studies the tendencies of the individual players actually and the team tendencies. Ang maganda pa dyan is very with him and Coach Dong, one thing that I learned is for example, on certain situations like 10 seconds to go or 4 seconds to go, ano yung ginagawang play nung coach na yon. So that's where the scouting and the team enters. You know what I'm saying? Doon na pumapasok yun So pag maganda yung scouting mo, alam mo na, anticipate mo na kagad, this is what they're gonna do. This is what they always do, like during like 10 seconds to go, 4 seconds. This is the play that they ran. So that's it. I mean, basically, yun ang mga natutunan ko with Coach Chot and Coach Dong, especially Coach Chot.
Sounds like a lot of.
So magaling.
It's nice.
They know.
So,
Hirap nga because at that time pa kasi when I was with Coach Chot, ang hirap kasi binigay niya sa akin is like I was like, alam mo yung ginagawa ni Eric Spoelstra where you price the tapes that you have. So yun ang ginagawa ko sa kanya, the video, I just priced it and everything. So pinapakita ko sa kanya the tendencies and everything. So and of course, syempre, during games, I would tell the players, for example, yung there's a star player on the other side, a franchise player na, sinasabi ko sa kanila, I tell them about the weakness, the tendencies of that player and his strength. They would know how to defend against the player.
Okay.
So, Coach, I wanted to ask you. So we're here in the U.S., right? And you're in the Philippines. In your coaching career there, were there any FilAm players that you had on your teams?
Yeah, I get to handle Kelvin De La Peña, Alex Trisano.
Okay.
Alex Trisano. Okay. Of course, Alex Compton is not considered a FilAm, but he played for the Philippines. Who else? Sid White. Sid White. Sid White. Who else? who's this guy? I handled him recently. His name is like Frank Bonifacio. Nakakalimutan ko na eh. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
No,
So
it's
so
alright.
there's at least a handful.
Yeah.
Yeah, a handful. A handful. They're my Facebook friends right now. Kim Valenzuela.
Oh, okay.
Kim Valenzuela. And okay, let me take you this story. Where I help another coach right now. Si Jerry, si Jerry Codiniera. I'm sure you're familiar with him.
Oh yes, of course.
At that time, I was coaching for FedEx, and Jerry was in the in the twilight of his career, and I was also coaching in the PBA at that time. So one team who was interested to join the PBA, and that team is Teletech. Okay. Si Jerry Codiniera was my player in FedEx. But of course, nalaman ko from management that they're not gonna renew his contract anymore. So Jerry doesn't know about it. No?
Wow.
But Jerry said, okay, sinabihan siya nung the management and the coaching staff, okay, you can try out with us or you can try out with other teams. Pero siyempre masakit yun, for a Hall of Famer, for a player with Jerry's caliber na sabihan ka ng gano'n, di ba? Mag-try out ka lang sa iba, ganyan. So, parang si Jerry at that time was really having a hard time handling it. So, it was me who told Jerry, sabi ko, Jerry, I know it's hard for you to accept retirement, but I think, ito na yan eh. Dumarating na talaga sa buhay ng player na kailangan mo nang tanggapin. Hindi na pwede yung, na the younger players, na medyo, the word here is, they would, of course, they call it the defense minister, but the younger players, they would not respect you for that, and hindi na maganda. Diba? So I asked him, sabi ko, there's this coaching opportunity, there's this coaching position na open. Baka gusto mong kunin. And at the time, Jerry was still hesitant. Sabi ni Jerry, sabi niya, coaching, pare, hindi pa ako handa dyan. Sabi ko, ako bahala, tulungan kita, sabi ko sa kanya. And sabi ni Jerry, sabi niya, si Jerry, Tagalog, sabi niya, pag-isipan ko. So it took him a while. And then the owner of this team, Teletech, he was an American at the time. Sabi niya sa akin, well, coach, we really need to, actually it was being offered to me. But at that time, I had a contract with another team in the PBA. So I said, I would just recommend to you a player right now, but he's planning to coach. And sabi ko nga sa kanya, he is the Hakim Olajuwon of the Philippine basketball. So,
okay.
Right, di ba?
So I like that.
With Jerry's credentials, so napapayag ko si Jerry. In other words, I made Jerry agree. Sabi ko, Jerry, why don't you go here, have yourself interviewed. So Jerry, he was interviewed and finally accepted it. And that, I think, that the start of it. I think he was very grateful to me and thankful to me that, that I helped him with that. And he was able to, the transition, medyo hindi siya nahirapan from being a player to coach. But syempre, I had to orient him and give him some pointers about being a coach. Kasi at that time player pa siya. Kasi one thing I noticed with him, during the game, when he was coaching, he was watching. He was just like, Jerry, you don't watch. You,
entertained.
and he would tell it kasi, there was one time, Mike, there's one time, may player doon, gumalaw, tumira ng, acrobatic shot.
Uh-huh.
You know what he did? Ano to the opponent side, Jerry clapped his hand and then sabi niya sa mga sabi niya, parang si Bernal Meneses, di ba? Galing gumalaw. And I heard that. Sabi ko and then after the game, sabi ko, Jerry, you don't do that. I just
Sabi siguro ni Jerry, okay itong coaching gig I mean, courtside, tapos free popcorn, I get to watch everyone.
Kasi, yun na nga as a coach, you react on certain, on situations like that. Diba? Hindi yung, you should be happy. No, you react.
He doesn't know the difference between being a student of the game or being a fan. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was funny.
That's a good story, Coach.
Yeah, that was funny.
Sorry. Sabi ko, Jerry, you don't do that. Nakakahiya sa mga players ko. That's quite funny. But, siyempre may mga experiences na ganyan
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So, Coach, in behalf of Noel, myself, and Art, and Top Digital Studio, we'd like to thank you for your time. It's been fun and nice talking to you again.
Yes.
Salamat.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you. Thank you, Robert.
Yeah. For getting me, and it was my honor. The pleasure is mine, guys.
Thank you.
Bye, Coach.
Salamat.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, guys.